Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
It's not often, Peter, that we focus on goalkeepers like this, but in this case, it's entirely justifiable when you have one of the most decorated keepers in history.
And Julio Cesar is certainly one of those most decorated and indeed one of the safest pairs of hands around in football.
Yeah, treble winner, voted Europe's best goalkeeper and countless titles.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Mohamed Salah.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Out to the right. De Ligt. Played out to the left flank. Now who's going to be first to this? Pass somewhat off target. Bergkamp. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Interesting ball. And the finish! Goal! Mexico! And it's Mexico who take the lead.
Mexico clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Mexico get themselves into the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Big header! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Mexico looking to pass their way through. And we've reached half-time. How would you review the first half?
Spain were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum.
Can he finish? And more and more and more. And they are pulling clear here. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Clinical. Just Vinicius Junior! He's kept it out just.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now it's Maradona. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Spain making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front. And this is something different.
That could spell trouble. That's a shade optimistic. Marquinhos. And Makaleli. Not the most accurate pass. And that has been slung wide. And he's picked out the run. And the shot's on here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And again! And yes, it's there! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Good spot, he's seen the run, and he was quick to react. Mbappe. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, good read. Makaleli calmly anticipates. And here's Bergkamp, shapes to shoot. And the keeper read that really well. Four extra minutes added on. That's a good ball out wide. Vinicius Junior. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Your final thoughts, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win. And I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.